Hello guys, welcome to the Software Labs. So today we are going to see an important section that is types of testing. So without wasting time, let's get and see what is testing and what are the types of testing. In our previous video, we have seen what is testing. So if you forgot it, let's give it a small recap. Software testing is kind of a process to use to verify whether the actual software product has matched or has completed and is meeting all the requirements that were given by the client and is good in quality and is good to be launched. So that's a simple definition for testing. So with that quick recap, let's see the types of testing. So the types of testings means we have two major categories. The first one is the functional testings. And let's see what is functional testing in a while and what could be the next step. It is going to be the second type is going to be non-functional testing. So let's see in detail what are these types about. So let's get started with functional testing at first. What is functional testing? It sounds familiar with the keyword functional. The definition is simply software testing that validates the software against the functional requirements. Assume that you are having a set of requirements like this in the image, like for an ERP project, you'll be having a set of requirements given by the clients that it should include all the employee details about the clients, all the stuff should be in the requirements. So the functional testing is checking whether you have met all these requirements given by the client. Is like a tick whether you have completed it or not. It's a simple that kind of process is functional testing. So that gives you a small understanding what it is. So there are some steps to follow to complete a functional testing. So there are four steps that you should follow to complete it. The first one is identify the test input. You should identify what are the test input you are going to use it for the test cases. So if you are creating a test cases for login, you would have some test input as the test credentials. That means the username and password will be your test input for our login example. With that, let's move on to the second step, that is to compute executed outcome. So here you will be executing based on the test input and you'll be completing this test 2. Once you completed the step 2, now you have completed 2 steps and you will be moving on to the third step is that execute the test cases. So you have written the test cases for the login and you will be testing that and you will be executing and you will be testing it either automated or manual, you will be executing it. Now, once you completed the step 2 and step 3, you will be having the final step is to compare those actual and the expected results. With the comparison, you will be getting two major results. One will be pass or else fail. Whatever the result is, once you compare it, your testing gets completed. If it is failed, that means if the particular test fails, then you have to redo it with the development teams and it takes another process. So we will discuss it later. So at the moment, whether it is pass or fail, with the results, your functional testing ends. But it continues, but at the moment, to make it simpler, we assume it as it completes. So this is the major 4 steps that you should follow to complete a functional testing. Alright, until now we have seen the type functional testing. Under the functional testing, there are some types of testing that we should also focus on. These are some of the famous functional testing types. So I'm not going to talk about these things now because it will be messy if you take everything into your mind. So what I'm going to do is I will be putting separate videos for these types of testings. At the moment, what you want to know is just get to know that the major types of testing is functional and non-functional. Within functional, there are set of tests like unit testing, system testing, integration, user acceptance, mock, sanitary testing, regression testing. Likewise, just take it to note. Let's discuss about these each and every types of testing in the latter part of our video. Now comes the second type. The major second types of testing is not functional testing. What is non-functional testing? Just read it and understand it. Easy definition for you. I have got it here. Simply, non-functional testing checks the quality attributes of your software. Is going to check the quality, how it works, how is it fast, how is it set work, is it stable under pressure. Likewise, we are going to check the quality. Same, we are having a system and you are testing it. And what you're going to test? You're going to test about the quality, you're going to test about the stability, you're going to test about the performance, the security. If all those things passes, then that's a quality product. Or else it's not a quality product, and you have your development team have to work on it, and it goes on like a repeated cycle. But at the moment, you're not going to talk about those to get a clear idea. Just think non-functional testing is about checking our quality attributes. With that, let's move on to non-functional testing types. What are those? Yeah, is going to be, as I said earlier, is like the quality attributes. Then those types of testing is going to be performance testing, security testing, load and stress testing, compatibility testing, reliability testing. The words itself seems familiar to you because they are indirectly or directly specifying the quality attributes. So this is so as I mentioned earlier, I'll be putting separate videos for each and every of this testing in my upcoming tutorials. So at the moment testing, these are the types of testing under non-functional testings. All right, it's been a bit long video. So the summary is about just simply the functional testing and non-functional testing are the major two types of testings. Functional testing is check whether what the system does. Does the system work according to the requirements? Non-functional testing is simply it checks how well it does. Like, is it performing well? Is it performing within the specific time? Is it performing with the less stress? Those kind of things. So that gives a quick summary of the testing types. If you have any doubts, please drop it in the comment box. I will be answering to you. So big thanks for watching. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. I will be posting more videos. Stay tuned to learn more about testing. Thank you.